Welcome to Yoga Instruction for Surfers. These videos are designed for beginners before they get into the water to understand what they need physically in terms of strength, mobility, and flexibility. This is the pre-surfing program. Be sure to subscribe and like the videos if you find them helpful. Exercises can and should be done at your own pace as a warm-up and/or for training on flat days. Child's pose. Seems so simple, right? No. This is the foundation for hip and knee health. Start by kneeling, lining up your shoulders, hips, and feet, and slowly make your way forward, always connecting your pelvis with the mat, as best you can anyway. Work this compression. Breathe into it and lower your chest and head when ready. All poses take time to settle into. And when you feel grounded, lift those elbows, making the arms strong. Child's to tabletop. If you want to ride a wave, you must be fluid like a wave. Use your spine to roll forwards and then backwards. As you progress, you will find that you are able to lower your torso more and more onto the mat, into Cobra. Bringing your spine into full extension and flexion in one movement, like a wave. These moves here are straightforward. You're just increasing the range of motion for the hip joint while stabilizing with your shoulders. You're activating your core, you're lubricating your spine for all those twisting moves that happen when we're out on the water. Puppy pose to Sphinx pose. This is still embracing the fluidity as we rock back and forth from the back of the mat to the front. Except that here we are transitioning with a focus on the chest and the upper back. Starting from child's, slowly walk your hands away from you. Only go where your body will let you. Let your chest come with you only until you are ready and hips over the knees. And then begin to activate, pulling the muscles of the core into the spine, rolling forward to Sphinx. Adjust if necessary. A rolling wave. From down dog, you will come to your tippy toes. You will pull your lower belly in and roll your spine forward, letting your chest open as you come into up dog. Here are some of the prep moves. Here again, the toes activate the movement, but when we lower down from down dog into tabletop, the knees just kiss the ground. Try to challenge yourself and not let them touch, keeping the core activated, tucked into the spine the whole time. Hamstring flossing. Your hamstrings are one of the strongest muscles in the backside of your body that pull on your spine. This is a forward fold. But we're going to do some dynamic stretching. So we're going to work compression. We can keep the ribs touching the quads, and we're going to lower into a seat. Heels stay down as best as you can. You don't have to lower all the way down like I do. Keeping that tucked compression, come back up into forward fold. Your knees can stay bent. Lengthening the hamstrings is going to reduce inflammation and congestion in the lower back muscles. Spinal twists. You can do them from a lunge, or you can start simply from your forward fold. Bend one knee, twist away from that knee. Line up your shoulder over your palm. Twisting from the thoracic spine. That's the middle, where your ribs are. You can take a bind, hand goes around you for a deeper stretch. You exhale as you twist deeper. By now, your body is nice and warm, and this is one of the most important warm-up exercises for surfing. Creating space, giving your body a chance to bring your lower legs forward to the front of your board. You're drawing your heel away from you, behind you, but your heart forward, pulling all of your energy over to the front of your mat. From your low lunge, rock back and forth on the toes of your back leg, pulling the belly in, stretching the hip flexor. And eventually you'll come to a 90 degree. Tuck that pelvis under, align your shoulders over your hips and your hips over your knee. It's a bended knee position. The same side knee that's on the mat is the same side of the arm extension overhead. Side lunging and shuffling, moving back and forth, keeping open hips. It's lateral movement. Your upper body can twist, be elevated. The focus is on the groin and the adductors, and being able to shift your weight from right to left, front to back. Start with your low lunge, using the back leg, take that heel down, and slowly twist open. Try alternating sides. Use your hands if you need to. This move is going to give you the stability and agility that you need to connect with your board, be more responsive to the wave, shifting the weight, and better reaction time. And as you get open in the hips, you'll find that you're able to control more of your upper body and begin your movements from side to side. Maintaining that length, staying low, shifting from right to left. Use your hands if you need to. Move at your pace. Dynamic Warrior 2. If there's one pose that is intrinsic to surfing, it's a Warrior 2. Starting from bended knee, remembering pelvis is tucked, shoulders, hips, knee. Same side knee that's on the mat, arm overhead. Tuck the back toe under. You're going to generate power. Spiral your arms up into Warrior 2. Front knee is bent over the heel. Check in. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed. Move slowly. And then, as you progress and get more comfortable with the move powerfully. You exhale as you rise up into Warrior 2. This is going to give you the muscle memory you need for the pose, for the position, for your foot placement. To get the power from your back leg and the control for your front leg. Wide forward fold into goddess pose. This is going to give you some length in your adductors and your hamstring, but also endurance in staying in that wide position. From a wide forward fold, eventually lift your torso and then open the knees. You want your knees at 90 degrees. You want your hip lowered. You want your pelvis tucked and your core activated. Cactus-like arms. And hold. You don't have to be as serious as I am. We're nearly there. Just one last dynamic exercise. It's a core routine. From belly down, push yourself up. One leg goes forward, then pull the back leg all the way through. Kick the heel out over the top edge of your mat. Integrating everything that we've learned and built up until this point. And then you're ready to pop up and stand on your board. Here, I'm using the surf mat. Placing my back leg in one of the three options. Watch the video on how to create your surf mat. And it's set up for both regular and goofy. Go slow, find your rhythm, and find the foot placement that works for you. I hope you've enjoyed some of these exercises and that you can take them with you as you surf.